What's up, battle rap culture? This is your boy, Random, the battle rap analyst with Battle Rap Hall of Fame. Back at you with another Keys to Victory. Remember, the Keys to Victory is not a prediction of who will win, but how the battlers can win their upcoming match. This one in our Keys to Victory series is going to be about NOME 7. And the matchup is going to be Brizz Rawsteen versus WiLL. Let's jump right into it. I'm going to start with Brizz Rawsteen. What will it take for Brizz Rawsteen to win this battle? Now, Brizz Rawsteen, he came in about a class or two back, with T-Top and went through UFF and really started to find himself very unorthodox in his approach. A lot of times you don't see his punches coming, which makes him a real good threat, and a really, really good battler. But what's it going to take for Brizz to beat WiLL? Okay, well, with the run Brizz Rawsteen has been on, I'm going to have to say he's going to have to continue his progress. If you've ever seen someone and they're doing something, they're doing pretty well, and all you can say is keep going, then that's what I'm going to say to Brizz Rawsteen. He has seemed to have found himself. So I'm going to say he needs to really continue his progress, to who he is. I think he's really come into his own, and now he just needs to just soar, just keep going with what he's doing. Another thing he needs to do, another key that he needs to do, he needs to get back into that arse bag. Now, does that mean he has to be super disrespectful? No, but he had 3 solid rounds. Okay, by popular belief, he beat Arse, and some people even believe he beat Arse 3-0. So he needs to get back in that bag where it seems though he wanted to face Arsenal and he really wanted to beat Arsenal. He needs to get in the same bag with WiLL. I know it's not a whole lot of history there, or a whole lot of storylines there, or at least not as much as what we want, but that's okay. You don't need that for this to be an intense battle. He went out, Brizz Rawsteen, that is, he went out there and faced Password and just completely dismantled Password. I mean, I'd be shocked if we see Password anytime soon, but he needs to get back in that arse bag. Okay. And now that he's on that stage, another key he needs to do, he needs to act like he's a top tier. Okay. He don't need to act like, WiLL is giving him a shot. No disrespect to WiLL. He don't need to act like WiLL give him a shot. He needs to stand there like, hey, I'm top tier. You're top tier. We about to find out who's better. Back to my other point where, yeah, Brizz Rawsteen and Arse is about to be a crazy one. Well, right now it's going to be Brizz Rawsteen versus WiLL is about to be a crazy one. Okay. Another angle that he needs to get with WiLL is WiLL's inconsistencies, and so he needs to attack WiLL's inconsistencies. Think about that. When WiLL is on a smaller stage, WiLL is fire. He owns that stage. He controls the crowd. He has good flow. He has good material. 3 solid rounds. He has rebuttals and freestyle. The dude is very dangerous. However, when he gets on the big stage, he looks a little bit different. And all you have to do is look back at WiLL versus, Tay-Rock, WiLL and DNA, so on and so forth. So you look at that, you exploit that, Brizz. If he attacks WiLL's inconsistencies or poor performances on a big stage, then he will have one hot angle that he can use and exploit. Okay, now let's see what it's going to take for WiLL to beat Brizz Rawsteen, because anyone can be beaten. That's why we have these keys to victories. So one of the first thing that WiLL is going to need is he's going to need 3 clean rounds. 3 clean rounds. Sometimes WiLL, he has a fire round and the other rounds are kind of so-so, or he'll have 2 fire rounds and then one of the other rounds is so-so. He'll have kind of like a slip up here and there, with the Nina line that he meant to say in the Charlie Kipps battle. We all know he needed, he was trying to say Nina, but didn't quite come out right. You know, it's kind of a slip up, little slip of the lip, that kind of thing. But he needs clean rounds, clean, smooth. Okay. The other thing he's going to need is no dry spots. Every now and again, will have a couple of dry spots in what he's saying where, you know, it's not quite hidden, or, you know, it's just not there. The crowd is not feeling what he's saying. Okay. Another thing that he can use, but he's got to make sure it counts, is he's got to come with some fire rebuttals. He's got to have like that Kermit rebuttal that he had with Charlie Clips. Okay, that was a fire rebuttal. That's what he's going to have to do, because Brizz is going to come with some stuff. Okay, he's going to come hard. He's going to have some bars for him. And one of the best ways to dismantle some bars or some haymakers is with a fire rebuttal. Problem is, they gotta be fire. They gotta work. You can do a rebuttal and it falls flat. Okay, and you get no points for that. And last but not least, don't do too many freestyles. Now, WiLL can freestyle. He can be really good at it. But we all know a lot of times with freestyles, they're not as fluid. They're not as smooth. Okay. So I wouldn't rely on the freestyles with that. Don't, you know, just don't do that. So with that, he's got to step his game up. The 3 solid rounds. Okay. 3 solid rounds, and really bring it to him. Because at one point, WiLL seemed like he was a gunner. Okay, he was the man. He was the one to beat. But these inconsistencies had hurt him. But he can beat Brizz Rawsteen. Again, the keys of victory is not who will win. It's just how they can win. Okay, but that is the analytic breakdown of the upcoming battle for NOME 7, Brizz Rawsteen versus WiLL. This has been the keys to victory. Is random, the battle rap analyst with the battle rap Hall of Fame. What say you?